Hi, I'm professional sports handicapper Ross Benjamin of rbwins.com. It's time for my Major League Baseball free pick segment. Today is Monday, July 27th. We have our first weekend of Major League Baseball action in the books, and it didn't come without any stirrups as the dreaded COVID-19 virus that we were all hoping was under control in Major League Baseball. Unfortunately, the Miami Marlins had 14 players test positive for the virus over the last 3 days. As a result, their game tonight, their home opener tonight is canceled. And also the Philadelphia Phillies, who faced the Marlins in a 3-game series over the weekend, their home game tonight against the New York Yankees has also been canceled as a precautionary measure. Just a nightmare. Hopefully it all gets straightened out and we can continue on uninterrupted this season, and they could isolate these situations and have a plan B in place. Again, that's a Marlins team that could ill afford to lose half of their active roster for the next 3 weeks, considering they were a marginal team at best to start with. So they did get off, their credit, did get off to a 2-1 start. And even with 4 players missing yesterday, they came away with an 11-6 win over the Phillies as a plus 143 money line underdog, which, by the way, folks, was one of my 2 winners on Sunday with my Major League Baseball paid picks. You could also get those paid picks at rbwins.com. And today I have an afternoon play up right now, the LA Angels and the Oakland A's. That game goes at 3:40 p.m. Eastern time tonight. I will also have a 2-game package this evening that will include a 10-star top play total, as well as a large money line underdog as an additional bonus pick. That will be a 5-star selection. So 10-star top play total and a 5-star money line underdog, all included in that 1-2-game package. Let's get to today's free picks. We're going to start with the game between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. That game goes at 6:40 p.m. Eastern time. Right now, Heritage is showing the Reds as a plus 106 money line underdog. This current Cincinnati roster is hitting .312 in their career against John Lester, and that's with a sizable 169 combined plate appearances. So this right now, this Cincinnati batting order or / position player roster has fared awfully well against John Lester over the long haul. Wade Miley gets the start for the Cincinnati Reds, and one of the reasons why the Reds brought Miley aboard is how he's done at Cincinnati in his career. As a matter of fact, 7 career starts at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati with a brilliant 2.66 ERA. This is a Cubs team, by the way, last season went 32-48 on the road. They were a pretty good home team, but that road record ultimately cost them a playoff berth. And then Miley, on the other hand, against the Cubs, since September 15th of 2018, he's made 4 starts, and he's recorded a 2.78 ERA against Chicago during that time, and that's over a course of 4 starts. I'm going to go with Cincinnati here as a small money line home underdog of plus 106 over the Cubs. Next game, the Kansas City Royals at the Detroit Tigers. Kansas City lost 2 of 3 at Cleveland over the weekend, while the Tigers won 2 of 3 at Cincinnati. Mike Montgomery will get the start for the Kansas City Royals, and he made 2 starts against Detroit last year and had an excellent 0.71 ERA in those outings. He also struck out 17 in 12 2/3 innings pitched, and Kansas City won both of those contests. This is a Kansas City roster right now. Their current field position players have a career batting average of .312 in 66 plate appearances against tonight's Detroit starter, Michael Fulmer, who, by the way, is 5-19 in his team starts with Detroit since 2018. Now, Detroit, despite winning 2 of 3 at Cincinnati over the weekend. They only hit 186 as a team, and this is a Tigers team that last year went 1-13 following 3 previous games in which they hit a combined 200 or less, and that certainly applies here. And they lost. They were outscored in those 14 games by an average of 5.1 runs per game. I'm going to take Kansas City here, plus 114 at Detroit. The last game on the board we're going to take a look at is the Chicago White Sox at the Cleveland Indians. This promises to be a very competitive series. I really like the White Sox as a dark horse here in the AL Central. And here's what we have at hand here. Right now, as we speak, the Chicago White Sox are a money line underdog of plus 117, according to Bookmaker. This is a Cleveland team that's coming off a 9-2 home win versus Kansas City on Sunday. And this was an Indians club that went 6-12 last year after scoring 9 or more runs in a game. So it applies here again. And this is the first time, obviously, this season they've been in this situation. So after a big offensive output, the Indians have not fared very well since last year. Specifically after scoring 9 or more runs in a game, they've gone 6-12 in those situations. The White Sox are coming off an embarrassing 14-2 home loss to the Minnesota Twins. Their bullpen was really taxed in that game as they had to go 8 1/3 innings, and they allowed a combined 10 earned runs. Not very good in that loss to the Twins. However, since last year, the White Sox have gone 10-5 after their bullpen has allowed 4 or more earned runs in the game, and that, obviously that applies here. And this is a Cleveland bullpen, by the way, that allowed no earned runs in their 3-game series against Kansas City over the weekend. However, I have a money line betting system in Major League Baseball that takes on quite a contrarian approach to what I just alluded to, as far as Cleveland's bullpen being very good over the weekend and Chicago's bullpen coming off a really rough day on Sunday against the Twins. It goes like this. Anytime you have a Major League Baseball team that's coming off a game in which their bullpen had to pitch 7 or more innings, which the White Sox did. They went 8 1/3 innings with their bullpen yesterday, and they're facing an opponent like Cleveland that's coming off 3 straight games of which their bullpen allowed 0 earned runs. Those teams coming off the game in which their bullpen went 7 or more innings have gone 30-10. That's 75% against the money line since 2016. And folks, the average on those 40 plays for the 30-10 for the team that is coming off of where their bullpen pitched 7 or more innings, their average money line in those 40 games was plus 120. Right now, the White Sox are at plus 117. So this holds a lot of credence to me. I'm taking Chicago plus 117 over Cleveland. Repeating again, our 3 picks, money line underdog picks for Monday, July 17th. Cincinnati plus 106 against the Chicago Cubs. Kansas City plus 114 at Detroit. The Chicago White Sox plus 117 at Cleveland. Remember, folks, anybody can give you big favorites, okay? I mean, so when you take underdogs, specifically in this case, I'm giving you 3 underdogs tonight. Through the course of this season, I could hit 50% on these plays, and you're going to make a profit. And there's going to be instances, and I can guarantee you this, if I hit 50% or they're around, that I'm going to make more money for you on moneyline underdogs in Major League Baseball than somebody who's hitting 60% and giving you favorites of an average of minus 180, which there are a lot of guys out there to do that. Folks, you don't need me for that. Stop and think about that for a second. If you lose a minus 180 money line favorite, you have to win 2 games to make up for that and still be at just a profit of 20 cents on the dollar. So again, keep that in mind. when you buy my Major League Baseball picks online at rossbenjaminsports.com, rbwins.com, same landing page, you're going to get reasonably sized favorites, underdogs, or totals. That's the way I operate. It's all about rate of return on your investment, and keep that in mind going forward for Major League Baseball season. It's not like the NFL or college football where we're betting against a point spread, even the NBA for that matter. So once again, folks, good luck. God bless. And until the next time, take care.